Hey, Zenithians, happy Wednesday. So
Hey.
this is Lauren and Andy here with some exciting updates on Zenith. So we know that everyone has been waiting for the pre-alpha, and we finally have a date. So the pre-alpha will be available on March 21st. The first platform that it's going to come out for is the Rift. So that's Oculus Rift and Rift S. And the other platforms will come later as they're finished. This is really, really early stages. So a lot of the core features are still missing. It's going to be almost closer to a technical demo. So try to keep your expectations like a little low. Alpha is when we really want everything to come together. So because this is kind of a different style of pre-alpha, the progress is not going to port between releases. We're not going to go through the account creation flow. So all the stuff about reserving your name from the Kickstarter, that's going to come later. For this pre-alpha, we're going to give you pre-created characters. And this pre-alpha is going to be run primarily on the weekends. So our servers will be up on the weekends, will be available around the clock on the weekends, making sure everything's up to snuff.
Yeah, awesome. And then just some quick clarifications on NDAs and things like that. So one thing is we're not going to allow recording or streaming of any part of the pre-alpha. And the reason why that is because this is a really, really early version of the product, and it doesn't really reflect the final quality bar that we want to set or the final visual style. A lot of things are still going to be changing. We're also not we're gonna ask that you please don't archive or have any digital notes that you take and store and put online or put on a wiki of any sort. Just for security purposes, we would prefer that stuff to be kept offline. We'll probably open up a Discord for people to discuss, founders that have signed the NDA to discuss pre-alpha and give their feedback, but anything that any kind of digital communication should be handled through an official Zenith channel like the Discord. Lastly, and I hope this is pretty obvious, but if you are working on a competing product or you plan on using this information to build or to do something that would be, a direct competitor to Zenith, that is not allowed, and you wouldn't be eligible for the pre-alpha. Again, I would hope that this is common sense, but if that's the case, we respectfully ask that you abstain from the pre-alpha. But all of these terms will be in the NDA. So with all the legalese stuff out of the way, what is the pre-alpha and why did we do it? Well, one thing is we want this to be a product that the community really owns, and we want to build a product that all of us want to be able to play, not just us as devs, right? And so we're building Zenith for everybody in the community, and we're building something that we want everybody to care about. And so this is really a great chance for you guys to give your feedback, but keep in mind, as Lauren said, that it's a really, really early pass. And so we're going to count on you guys to really be part of the development team and, approach your feedback with a critical mindset, but at the same time realize that it is really early stage, and to not go into this expecting a full game, and also really just your discretion is very much appreciated.
So we're really excited to actually share the world of Zenith with you finally. So this pre-alpha is going to have 3 environments. You're going to see the kind of lush, pastoral, Miyazaki, grassy areas. You're going to see kind of dungeon, cavey, intriguing areas, and you're actually going to get to walk around in downtown Zenith for the first time. So we're really excited about kind of all those 3 environments. For the non-founders, we're still going to be sharing some content from the pre-alpha. So we'll be sharing out choice content periodically. We're doing an Ask Me Anything for everyone in our Discord this coming Wednesday. And you can expect regular updates from us over the course of this month. So we'll be releasing all kinds of content drops over the next few weeks.
Yeah, and we've also got although this is really early stage for the game, we do have some really exciting features for you guys to try out. For example, we no longer have lines for our physical combat. It feels very different from any other online RPG you may have played in VR so far. We really worked really hard to iterate and make basic combat feel like more of a dance, give more physicality to it, so it feels like you're actually getting better at blocking and parrying and attacking over time, which you'll see with our introductory class of the Blade Master, the dual wielder, which you'll control in the pre-alpha. We'll also have things like level progression and abilities and leveling up and drop tables that include new weapons from trainer sword all the way up to super rare items that you only be able to get from killing bosses. And of course, we'll have voice chat. Some of you might be wondering, what about the other features in there? Well, we've decided to focus for the pre-alpha on the core combat and core game loop, which means that some of the other stuff will not be a part of this test. But there's also a lot of stuff we built under the hood, things like login and save state and all the MMO tech that is necessary for us to build some of the more ambitious, larger features that we've talked about. And so we're really excited to share that kind of stuff with you in a subsequent release closer to the closed alpha or the beta. So yeah, with that in mind, we're really excited for everybody to try this out. We've been waiting for this day, and thank you so much for all of your patience and support throughout the past couple months. And we're just really excited to share the pre-alpha with you. So thanks.